Oh,
It's Wednesday.
and we're on a special date today too, right?
Welcome
Special
back to the
time?
Jersey Smedium. We're on a special day. Special day. We're supposed to be Thursday, but we're not doing Thursday because of the holiday. So
The last Independence Day of this country.
Oh man, we're gonna go start off that part that fast. Okay,
That's right.
go ahead.
and with that, welcome to episode 24.
We're all going to alligator prison in Florida.
Alligator prison,
Isn't that what it's called? What's it called? The new Florida prison?
I have no idea.
Alcatraz, something Alcatraz.
Alligator
some-
Alcatraz. That's it. Alligator Alcatraz.
Wait.
Yes.
We have a special guest today. Can we get a wave? Where is he?
Is he behind us? Oh, there he is.
He can't hear us.
No.
He was in one
We're-
episode of the
We're
show.
live.
Was he in one or two?
One or two, but he was never on camera. I don't think.
No, he was never on camera. He was a
No.
Yoel. Yoel also was never on camera. Was he
Yeah,
one-
no,
yes,
he
he
was.
was.
He was. He was.
One
He was.
time he
Remember?
was. You're
Remember,
right.
He bought the camera
he
for
bought
one
the
episode.
camera for one episode, and then he's like, we're not making enough money.
He does
we're-
one episode. He's like, okay, I'm out.
We're gonna
Yeah.
leave, and then all of a sudden, then I know what's gonna happen, right? If this thing does kick off, and when it does kick off, he's gonna
He's-
turn around.
He's like, I could be 3D printing right now.
Look.
Baba Booey.
we just got copyright strike.
Ow!
Yeah,
Wait!
That's
You,
it.
you got to give him. You got to give him a soundboard so he can be like back in the corner,
No.
like on Howard Stern.
Oh, no,
Soundboard.
he needs a headset for that. He's gonna do
Yeah.
that.
He needs a soundboard.
Too bad. I was really trying to. I was really trying to get to get a mic for him on, but unfortunately, I would have to like do more magistry in order to get
Yeah.
that mic working.
You
I
know,
mean-
you have 40 mics in that pile in your little
I have-
room.
I have.
What is that? Legion? I
Yeah,
see
yes.
Legion.
He says, "I am Legion."
Is that
We
new?
go. Yeah, he had the Legion Go.
Yeah.
Ooh, shiny. Is it? What is that? AMD. I almost
Yeah,
said Ryzen.
AMD APU.
RDNA 3 plus or something.
Yeah.
God forbid he joins the podcast one time to just talk about it instead of waving it in the background.
Right.
Yeah, but you know how it is. I think we have to start the podcast like 11 o'clock at night when he's able to do it.
He's
Maybe-
right now. He's free. Not doing anything.
well,
No, but I mean,
it's
he-
summer.
he
School's
has-
out. Maybe we'll do one late night. I don't know.
well, I mean, maybe we do one pre-recorded or something like that.
A
Yeah, maybe.
pre-record.
Is he wearing a Comic-Con shirt?
What happened?
Is he wearing a Comic-Con t-shirt? The Wolverine
yeah.
Comic-Con t-shirt?
So we go live and he leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's time for him to go home. You know, he has a bedtime.
Oh, that's right. He's about to turn into a pumpkin.
A Blumpkin, you said?
A plumpkin.
If we go 1 week without saying Blumpkin on this podcast, I'll die of shock. Like that's a new recurring theme every week. I got to hear fucking Blumpkin every time.
I don't know.
Why is that?
I don't recall
What is a
saying it.
pumpkin?
I don't recall saying it as many times, but if Miguel says it, that means he's really paying attention.
I feel like every time we've streamed, like even on Lewis's like the Twitch account, every single time we're talking Blumpkins. Every fucking time.
It's usually Ed. Ed loves Blumpkins.
I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure if he likes receiving or giving. I'm not sure yet.
Oh my god. Either one of those is a horrifying image.
That is true. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
You guys are disgusting. And I remember the early days of this podcast. Lewis is like, let's not be controversial. Now
Let's-
he says-
Let's
Well,
not say anything out that would be
In my
unhinged.
defense, we did start out on Twitch, and here we are. We're streaming to Twitch,
but I thought,
but it's not my account.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. But
we-
yeah, I remember.
If we get banned from Twitch, then that it's everybody say every publicity is good publicity, right? So
Yeah, I mean, whatever
Yeah.
it is,
we'll
we need
we'll
it.
do a press release when we're banned.
Yeah.
Get more people to watch.
God, I don't think we don't have. Unfortunately, we don't have the base to like survive that kind of. We don't have the subscriber count to survive getting canceled.
Yeah,
Did we hit 30 yet? Let me see. I gotta see.
we're still
I
at
don't-
29.
We're
You're gonna
at
start it
29.
off. You're gonna start it off depressing me.
Yeah,
Come on, chat. Who's watching? We need one more sub.
Let's get it above the age I date.
Oh my god. Good lord, my YouTube algorithm's fucked. It's really fucked.
Mine's.
I
mine's
got
not that- Mine's fine. My
I got-
Instagram algorithm's fucked.
yeah. My brother fucked my shit.
my
Your
YouTube
brother.
algorithm is like all over the place. It's like TV shows, it's retro shit, it's AI shit, it's programming, it's all over the
Mm.
place.
Mine's mostly sports podcasts, Japanese learning, and tech. So it's and yeah, mostly. I think that's mostly it. And ASMR, of course.
I have no ASMR on my YouTube.
I mean, I've been listening to ASMR for like since before people knew what that fucking meant.
So it's funny, right? So my daughter Sophia, she cannot go to sleep sometimes. When she can't go to sleep, she turns on ASMR. And she
What kind does
listens
she
to it.
like? What categories?
She's
Thunderstorm
into-
sounds.
No.
No.
Food, and that
Oh,
and
Food?
yeah,
I hate
and
that
then,
one.
and the tapping like this.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I'm about like doctor's exams, hearing tests. Hearing tests, I fucking love when they have the tuning forks. And,
I thought he was gonna be like turn your head and cough videos.
Right? I was about to say something. I was like, what? It's like that's why I looked. I turned around.
My head.
I looked at your
I,
face.
I went in the
was
wrong
looking-
direction. I'm like,
No.
doctor video. What the fuck is he talking about?
I was looking at Lewis's face
No.
right away. I turned around. I was like, "Are we gonna go somewhere now?" Like,
I was like,
Miguel, we don't
what
know.
kind
I
of
mean,
doctor are we talking about?
How many beers
like
are we in?
follow the light, follow the light shit, hearing tests. That's my favorite. No, that I fucking hate. I fucking can't stand that sound.
That's
No.
No,
Also
that's it.
whispering, I don't like that.
And then-
much either.
And then like the nails, when you hear the nails going like this, I hate when people
I
they
hate
grab
that.
stuff and they go like this, like
Yeah.
to a surface.
This is my new phone.
Yeah, and they're
I'm
tapping
like,
at
can
it.
you stop doing that shit? It's fucking annoying.
Don't worry about the screen.
I mean, it could have been worse.
Uh,
He could have said, I set up a microphone in the sperm donation booth or something. I don't know.
I'm not doing that
It-
sound. You
That's
can do
it-
that
it-
sound.
ASMR.
It's like the weirdest
I
thing.
don't think that's ASMR.
Clapping. so leaning into what the Sophia what happened. So today, Sophia is in.
I'm using her name.
That's fine. She's
Mm.
actually.
That's her alias.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
I hope
alright.
so.
it's all right. Daddy Warbucks is here.
We got an audience today.
I
What
hear
is
them.
going on out there?
Yeah, you know what happens
Is
like,
the on-air sign on?
It's like
We got a laugh track now.
Yeah, right. So it's funny, right? Like I feel
Do
when
we?
I do the
Live in
podcast,
studio.
right? When I do the podcast, like I tend to let people know, hey, I'm live on YouTube between this hour to this hour, and it's like they could go to any other room in the house, like the living room, right? That's the most common one. But right now they're all in my bedroom, which is adjacent to this.
Is your
And-
door closed?
I had to close, but that close, Marcus ended up ripping
Mar-
it. I never put a door.
Oh, he
there.
destroyed the door.
Yeah,
Oh.
I so I had like one of those accordion doors, and he destroyed it completely.
He
So
was
it's
playing accordion.
I
yeah.
feel like you gotta not tell them because I feel like they just do it deliberately to fuck with you because
yeah. And then what I
the
usually
timing is
do,
suspect.
yeah. So it's you're right. You're right.
Facts.
Like the whole day, they were quiet.
Yeah.
Before we went, even when we were live internally, just setting things up like we normally do, they were quiet. And all of a sudden, when Lewis says we're live, and I sometimes say we're live, they'll just come in, and then they'll just start talking, and then like I'll get the craziest thing, which I don't understand. So in a podcast, right, we're talking about topics, we're just moving dynamically, shit that we normally would talk about, right? So it's like people might not like it, people might like it, we don't know, but we just talk random shit that we would do on a normal basis, and then I'll get the look of stare in the background, and because I didn't react to the stare or to something, like I don't know what am I
Yeah, but
supposed
you
to
can't.
do.
Yeah, but you can't see it all the time.
No, right, but no, even though when I go like this sometimes because I can feel when someone's staring at me, and then I'll get the
Like that one time that
I'll get that
Aaron
on.
from-
I'll get this. I'll get like the eyes going like this, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, so last week, or was it last week or the week before? I fucking just snapped, and I was like, so what do you understand when I'm live? Like, do I need to like spell this somewhere? Like, I have this banner, this digital banner right here that I don't know why I bought it, but it's a digital banner, and I can write anything I want, and it'll go there. And like, should I just purposely like put it out there and says,
can you dynamically
Sh-
update it while you're live? Like,
Yeah.
shh,
yeah, I actually
Like,
could
shut
put
the
it.
fuck up.
I could do that. So it's like I don't know what to say anymore. And it's like I'm just thinking like, all right, you know what? God willing,
Well,
I'm gonna buy that when we buy our house. My office is gonna be located in the basement, and
With
I'm
a
gonna
padlock.
oh hell yeah, I'm gonna put like a lock in there and a big ass sign that says on air, leave me the f alone. Look what I have right here. It See, and like we're live, and
It's
like what?
a 50 sitcom where the wife is like, really?
Right? It's like you're in trouble. You're supposed to be doing something else. And look,
As if.
Give her a mic. Let's go. Interview time.
no, Mike. Not today. She said she was tired.
That one elbow says everything, though.
Yeah, it says way
Elbow.
too much.
It's like, are you guys live? I can't tell.
Right?
I just ruined his night.
Oh man,
Barbecue's
totally.
You're in
Barbecue's canceled.
That's
Nah,
it.
hell no. It's never
That's
gonna be
it.
canceled.
You got canceled. That's it. That's the end
Hey,
of that.
so yo, did your friend ever confirm? I
you
told
talking
I told you I told Karen that
Subject
you're
change.
responsible for that person and that family to making sure they
Excuse
stay in
me.
line.
Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely.
Do you want a shot?
Fucking not.
Do you want a
not
shot?
my problem.
Do you want a shot? Do you want a shot? Do you want a shot?
Dangerous.
I'll take a
dangerous
shot.
topic.
I'll take a
Dangerous
shot.
topic.
Too soon.
So today my daughter, she goes to like summer school, and she was playing soccer, and she hit her wrist, and apparently she was the goalie, and the wrist like snapped back, and then the nurse called me, and they said like, I think she's in pain, I think you should pick her up. And I'm like, all right. I spoke to her, said, what's the pain level? And she's like, from 1 to 10. She's like, it's a 9, it's a 9. And I'm like, all right. I looked at the time. I'm like, all right, I'll go pick you up. It was like an hour left, right?
By the way, before you finish the story, I'm gonna tell you one thing. That's exactly how I broke my arm in playing soccer, intramural soccer. I was the goalie. My hand got kicked, and it fractured my arm from the same exact injury. Just
Yeah.
before you finish the story, so
Okay. So
just saying,
Wait, she was goalie.
yeah, she was
goalie.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right. And then she's like crying. My daughter tends to be really over dramatic.
Mhm.
But I was gauging the level of dramatic that she was, and then I was like, all right.
Should
gotta
have flicked it and said, "Does that hurt?"
No, well,
Does that hurt?
I did. I did like, oh, let me see, does this hurt?
I was like, twisting. Does that fucking hurt now?
So I was like, all right.
All
You know
right.
what? In my town, there's a local urgent care. So I went. I got in. What you're here for? My daughter was playing some soccer. She hit the ball. The ball hit her hand. It flipped back. We need an X-ray. Oh. Yeah. The X-ray person is not in today. They didn't come in today, so we can't take an X-ray. I was like, oh, okay.
What the fuck?
And then she's like, hey, go to the one 2 towns over, right? And this is like to my right, 2 towns or this way, left. 2 towns.
We don't
over.
say right or left. Usually go cardinal directions, north, south, east, west. But it doesn't. That's irrelevant.
Yeah, it's like north, right?
It's just that way.
Yeah.
It's north. Yeah.
So, but
Okay.
before
Sure.
that, I said, let me go on 3 because there's a pediatric one, right? So I went to that one, and the lady said, "Oh, our X-ray machine broke." I was like,
what the fuck is going on?
So then I went to one.
America.
Then I
Is
went to
there-
the one that they
Yeah.
told me to go to,
Is
right?
the
So I
X-ray
went to
place
that
is on
one,
strike?
and then they said the same thing too. Oh, the X-ray is not working. And I was like, what?
It's just suspicious.
Right? So I went to
It
3
sounds
different.
sus.
I went to
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
different ones, and that's happened. I said, "F it, I'm going to the hospital." So I go to the hospital, right? And as soon as I walked in, they see it. They made a call. It was like a VIP access. We had a room right away. They charged like they I was there for like 30 minutes, 35 minutes tops.
They're like, "Oh, you got that good health insurance. Let's get them in here."
And they'd be like, and they turn around, is like, and I got a text message after like I gave my thing. He's like, yeah, this is how much we're charging my healthcare, $825
It's a bargain.
for
America.
$35, right? Then
Mhm.
that was fine, right? So after we got out, I was like, wow, I was praising them. I'm like, oh,
But they
this-
did an X-ray.
yeah, they did an
could've.
X-ray.
Okay.
Yeah, they did an X-ray. They took like 5 pictures of it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. The doctor comes in, and then she's measuring her arm. Like, I'm like, oh shit, she's gonna get a cast, so it's broken. She's not telling me anything, but she's just measuring, that cloth that they put in
Yeah.
before they do
Mhm.
that. And I'm like, oh shit, it's broken. And then I turned around, I was like, so what is it, fractured or broken? And she's like, I can't tell. I'm like, what do you mean you can't tell? The images doesn't show anything, but I recommend you going to a orthopedic doctor so they could tell you. And I said, okay, but how can you tell if it's broken or not broken? She's like, well, look, if she was 18, I would tell her leave the splint on for about 2 weeks and then take it off. Then you should be fine. But since she's a kid, mind you, I'm in the pediatric ward. Right? This is not the ER.
Did you
for
ask her that?
adults.
Like, isn't this the pediatric ward? Did you ask her?
Dude, I walked in, all I saw these fucking cartoon shit all over the fucking walls that are fucking kids.
That doesn't mean anything. That could be for adults. I mean, look
Dude.
at Miguel.
Dude, oh, yeah, you're right. Right? I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay. All right. Yeah, no problem. I'm like, all right. So it's like, they recommend you an orthopedic. And I'm like, I would see them. And I'm like, all right, great. Now I got to go pay my copay to go see them. And then they're going to charge my insurance through the roof yet again. Now, mind you, they took a picture of that x-ray. They can't transfer it over to them. No, the doctors have to take the picture. So I left there confused.
But
I'm like, okay.
But what did the discharge paper say? That's really what matters, because that usually has a write up of the conclusion of the radiology.
Oh,
There's
I left it downstairs. I had to go to
yeah,
work.
there's usually like a radiology report, and it's like there's usually a conclusion in there. If it's inconclusive, like maybe it's not high enough resolution, or maybe they can't tell there's a fracture, but they're just being cautious. Like,
I believe that's what they're saying. That what did. So
it's probably inconclusive. Is what I'm
so-
guessing. They just
but-
want to be sure.
Yeah, but they should have took fucking more pictures. Like, what the fuck? We're there, right?
I don't know.
Anyway, so
It's
so
above my
after I
pay grade.
after I left and everything, right? It's funny. It's like the guys, the girl there was giving me. She's like, "Hey, let me get your insurance, your card," and she's like getting all this information. And then I was looking in the system. They fucked up everything. I was like, maybe I shouldn't fucking. They had my street as a freaking as a season instead of the name of it. Winter. That was the street name.
So you moved.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, it's like, is this your address? I'm like, hold on. If I say yes, were any bills go to that hospital address? She's like, yeah, yes. And she's like, well, your license says something else. And I'm like,
Well,
you're asking me, and I'm saying that sounds right. They had my email wrong. They had like everything like
I trying to bill someone else. You shouldn't say anything.
I know. And I was like, shit, why did I say something? So after that, after I left, I was like, all right, let me do my due diligence here, right? And I told Sophia, because she was like, Drew's is like, oh, what do you want to eat? She was like, you know what I want, Daddy? I'm like, all right, I got your McDonald's. So I'm also a big back. I got myself a 20-piece.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, don't hate the game. Hate the player.
Okay, I hate you.
Anyway,
When we go to 7-Eleven?
right? We don't talk about 7-Eleven.
Listen, soon I will be going to 7-Eleven every
He owns
day.
stock. He owns stock in 7-Eleven right now.
Yeah. So anyway, I ended up calling the doctor. Now this is what really set me off. Like I felt like a full Miguel rant. Like this is what I got off. I called the doctor that they tell me to call, right? So I called the orthopedic. I finally get someone on the phone, and I said, "Hey, I have this insurance. Do you take this?" Yes. Awesome. When can I come in? Can I come in tomorrow? I'm gonna send my parents because I have to work. Yep, no problem. I just need some information from you, right? And you need to fill out through a link and all this stuff. I was like, great. You can send it. And then she's like, wait, before you say anything, just want to let you know we charge $145 for the visit and then $80 for the x-ray. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, what? Is that what you're going to charge insurance? She's like, yeah. I was like, okay, well, if you have my insurance, I don't care what they do. I have my deductible. They have to cover the rest. I don't care I don't care about that. She's like, yeah, we work with them. I'm sorry? What do you mean you work with them? Yeah, we won't charge you. We will submit the bill to your insurance company because we're out of network. And I say, so you don't take my insurance company? No. We work with them. I was like, hold on. Okay. So let me get this straight. If you work with my insurance company, all I have to do is pay you my $50 copay that I have because you're a specialty doctor. So all I have to do is pay you $50 and then you bill the insurance. It's like, oh, no. You don't have to pay anything. We'll bill the doctor, the insurance company, whatever they don't pay, and we'll send it over to you. So I said, oh, so that means you don't use my insurance.
That sounds shady.
And then she's like, well,
That's
we
something they're
work with
being very
them.
careful with their wording. There.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, well, we work. I was like, yeah, so that means you don't. I was like, listen, thank you, but no thank you. I pay my insurance for a
it's
reason.
a very simple question.
Yeah.
Like the answer: are you in network? Are you out of network? Like that's
right. But
Yeah.
listen to the words that she used.
They're
Right,
beating around the bush.
beating around the bush, and then just imagine how many people get suckered into this because of the words that they use, and that shit threw
But-
me off the roof.
But depending upon your insurance, they do have like separate like out of network deductible. But it's like it's so annoying to try to figure that shit out. Fuck
No. Right, I could have gone that route,
It's fucking
but
broken.
Yeah.
but it was the wording that she used that I said I ain't dealing with this fucking shit. Like I don't want to deal with this shit because
Yeah.
what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get another bill in the fucking mail, then I'm gonna pay for it, and it's another fucking bill. Another. I don't want to see any more shit. Like I told her, I was like, yo, I pay so much for insurance. Why the fuck do I want to pay something out of pocket?
Yeah.
I was like, they need to cover this shit. That's their job.
I
That's
pay
what you're paying
insurance.
them for.
No, I pay insurance. I pay deductible, and then I still get a bill in the mail. Like this is what your insurance didn't cover. This is your portion. Like fuck
Yeah.
off. Like this is so
Yeah.
annoying. I hate this country. Anyway,
Yeah. So like that's how I felt, Miguel. Like I was fucking going full
Yeah.
frame. I felt bad for her because I know she was using words. She chose the words probably that she was told to say,
Mm-hmm.
but she got the grunt of it. And then she was like, well, sir, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, listen, I apologize. Not your fault. I'm pretty sure there's a script that you're reading. But man, if anyone doesn't listen to the words that you're saying, will think that this is a normal situation. Like I understand that if I go in there, you guys have a relationship with my insurance and you guys are going to be getting paid XYZ from them. And
here's
then I
what you
paid
should have done. Should have said one thing to her. All right. Should have
There we
said,
go.
"Let me talk to my buddy Luigi and see what he says about this."
I got him on speed dial.
I got him
Got-
on speed
Yeah.
dial.
He's out on bond, so
He has a
Let me
Shape up.
consult my attorney Luigi. Let me see what he says about this. My representative.
he knows what's going on.
Yeah. You know what? You know what he told me to do? He has some good advice for me.
he didn't
says,
tell
"You
me
know
to
what?"
pay you. He told me to do something
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
He said, "Go fuck yourself." That's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So that was my day today, and then which was worse. Work still goes on. I ended up wrapping up work until like 7:30.
Yeah, I know you said you were on a call at like
Yeah.
6:45 or so.
Yeah.
Are people actually working at your company? Because not at mine. Everybody's
Yeah,
already,
I'm about to say
checked
you
the
said
fuck
everybody
out.
everybody checked out. Like was that
everybody's like checked out at my company a day early. We still have work tomorrow, but
I'm about to say like it's not even like that's
Well,
something that happens
no.
tomorrow.
no, I
so
know, but it was today.
So for me was I was excited because I was like, oh, I took off Monday, right? Instead of having Thursday off, I took off Monday because Thursday is going to be a slow day, right? I'm thinking everyone's going to no.
Well, it's not Thursday yet. You don't know.
Everyone's still working. There's some
Just
people that are
mostly.
off, but a lot of the
I
people
think I have.
are
I think I have a
working.
half day. I think I have a half day tomorrow, and if I don't, I will.
I have we have what? I think we have one employee tomorrow that took off like in advance.
Hmm.
One-
Are you? Do you have our one business owner here? Do you give like some like half days day
Oh, he's
before
going to
holiday?
judge you now. He's going
I
to
am
judge
gonna
you.
So yes and no. It's dependent on our customers. We're open when
Yeah,
our
it makes
customers are
sense.
open. So it's just the
Yeah.
type of business we're in. Like
Yeah,
For example,
I get it.
tomorrow, what we start doing was we tell the guys on Monday, hey, like start asking like what's their plan, because every year it's different. Like one year, one customer will be like, yeah, it'll be a half day. Another one, they'll have like a company retreat and they'll just close the whole day, including the holiday. So it's like they're completely closed. And then another year, they'll close like an hour or two early. So it's like you have to
Yeah.
gauge them year by year. And then we just schedule accordingly. So if the phones are dead, nobody's called in the afternoon, and everybody else that we know of is closed, we're like, all right, well, just enjoy your holiday. We just let them go early. It's just dynamic. It's all dependent on our customers.
You could also tell your customers we're closed this day.
Yeah, it's
I know.
it's not that easy when it comes to
I know,
IT.
you got to keep them happy. You got to keep them happy. I know.
Well, it's just
Yeah,
not that. It's just
I
it's
know.
contracts too. So it's like
Yeah, I know. Listen, I know.
some of them, need support on Saturdays, but that's a whole other bag of worms.
That's double time. That's double cost.
Yeah. That's IT for you. But it's all right. In a few years, we'll have AI taking over everything.
Yeah. And
Ah.
hopefully I'll be retired.
Yeah. Hopefully by then I'll be
You
controlling.
plan to be
robots.
retired in a few years?
That's
Wow.
the plan.
I didn't know. I had no idea.
One of
No
our
idea,
friends
yeah.
announced his retirement for next year.
Who?
One of our friends.
Our MAGA friend?
Yeah.
He said he was going to retire?
I don't believe that for a second. I don't
In the
believe that for a
chat,
second.
I'm again not going to say names. Not going to say
No.
anything, but
We
you
got it.
mentioned-
We got it. We have a friend.
I mean, he's the
I-
only one that I could realistically see being able to retire next year.
Yeah.
Right.
He said next year. He's like him and his wife. You know, they're doing pretty good. House, I believe, is paid off, and
It's been paid off.
Yeah. So next.
So what does
year-
retirement mean for them? I'm curious. Let's get
I
him on
was
the call.
I was
Get him on the call.
hoping he was going to be at the barbecue Friday, and we can ask him because I'm kind of curious.
By the way, anybody who wants to come to the barbecue, you're welcome.
Yeah.
All our listeners.
There is no parking, so please take public transportation.
Or Uber there.
Yeah, Uber. Better off Ubering. It's gonna be
Yeah.
a shit show. Especially if some people show up.
No, that's when the party never stops.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
The party will keep going and going and going.
Right. You want a shot? You want a shot?
I'll take a shot.
That was a shit show.
Speaking
was
of
a shit show.
shots, look, how did he make out?
Basically,
He got off-
scot-free, I guess.
He got off on a lot of shit after that.
I
after
mean, the
that
serious
verdict.
charges. The serious charge. He basically just got just pimping. I guess he got a pimp charge. That's about it.
He prostitution charge, and what was the other one? I forget. I don't know.
I think it was crossing.
They
state
were like
lines for
it was like
prostitution, too.
ticky tack shit. There was no racketeering. There was no whatever the fuck the other charges. Some of the more serious ones were dropped apparently.
Well, coercion, basically like
Coercion.
force, like basically like putting them in sex slavery.
Yeah.
Got dropped, which, whatever.
He
The finger was on the scale. The orange finger was on the scale.
the finger was in something.
A bottle of lube.
Why?
J&J.
Why is there so much baby lube? What is going on over there?
I don't know, man.
It's like Neverland
Yeah.
Ranch.
You don't want any friction. You don't want any friction. I gotta admit, I did not pay all that much attention to that case.
I
really
didn't either. I saw the case. They came out with the verdict, and they was reading them all off, and every single serious charge I heard was not guilty, and
Right.
it was just, I think it was just two charges, just two one was confirmed.
Being a pimp?
But was it prostitution with him paying, or was it him pimping?
No, him like selling services. I guess kind of being a pimp.
There's,
He was being a pimp.
I forget what the charges or the
Yeah.
wording is, but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Who cares? Do any of us care? No,
No,
I don't think so. We make Diddy jokes, but that's about it.
I don't own any Johnson & Johnson stock, but I guess I should have leading up to this.
Well,
I mean-
not even, yeah. Now I guess he's gotta re-up his supply.
I guess.
So- Anyway, we had said last week. I'm gonna completely switch gears here. We had said last week we were gonna try to play a new game at least every month on this pod, and shockingly, we fucking did it. I can't fucking believe it.
We played it
We
and we
we
survived.
played. Actually, it was just us three. It was just us three who played it.
Dude,
Pete-
I had fun.
It
Listen,
was
It was
it was a successful failure.
well, I mean,
Yes.
it was until someone ended up quitting. I mean,
That was
other
not
than
my
that,
Yeah.
that was my fault.
And he says it was on accident.
But you
I
know
was
what?
testing the exit game feature. That's a game bug.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
Yeah.
Um,
So I actually I was telling my brother earlier when he was here. I was like, I actually had fun. Like it was a really stupid game.
It's a stupid game, but
But
the
I
game
think-
is about who
I
you're
think-
playing with.
I think it's just the dynamic shit, the way that how we fucking play around all the time.
It's a creative game.
I just
though. think it's a
I
pretty
just like the whole
clever game.
point that I could stick my hand out and I could push you.
Dude, Ed kept trying to push us off the cliffs. Like every chance he had, he was trying to push us off. But it's not like we didn't need you to push us off. We were falling fine on our own. At least
All
I
right. So
was.
anyway, Peak is a mountain climbing game. You got to get to the top of the mountain. It's kind of has Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild mechanics. You can climb up almost any surface. You have a stamina bar. but you can get hungry, you can get injured, and it's basically the goal is just as a team or solo, you can climb this mountain, different levels, and that's the whole thing. Finding items.
That last
Bullshit.
level was bullshit though. That snow and the blizzard, like
Yeah, that
Oh
was
my-
it. Was pissing me off. I was like, "This is supposed
that
to be
was so
fun.
annoying. Yeah,
This is supposed to be fun. This
Uh,
was supposed to be like."
it was entertaining up until then, but it was like it happened way too often. Like it was like on the dot, like every 20 seconds. It felt like
It was.
Mm.
It was literally.
Yeah.
It was literally that. Like you.
And that was easy mode. That was easy mode.
Yeah.
That was
that's-
easy mode.
And then like it will start. You would hear the small little like a small little wind noise, and then 2 minutes later, then the big gust comes in and shit. The mechanics were kind of clunky, but
yeah.
It's an indie game. It's an $8
Yeah.
game.
yeah,
You know, what do you expect? It's probably running on
We're
Unity or
supporting
fucking whatever.
indies.
I was looking at the one that my brother posted. What was
Was it
called?
Repo? Oh, different.
No.
Well, next one is probably Repo, but
Yeah,
this
we
one
have-
I
would,
bought
I would
Repo.
play this. Yeah, I bought Repo too. I would play this one again. I would play Peak again. I would try it again. I thought it was fun. Man, it's 4. The only problem is it's 4 players. Repo is up to 6, but we only got 3 for this one, so I don't think
Yeah.
we're worried about the
Yeah,
player count.
it's that game schedule is actually on
Oh,
sale.
basically the drug wars game.
Yeah, so
I
it's
would,
like
actually I saw that one. It's pretty good. I think I heard it was pretty good.
it's like on sale for $14. So I'm like
we'll see.
contemplating from 20 to 14. Is it a great gamble?
No, here's what I'll
Probably.
say. I will say this. I am not buying another one until we play these 2. Then once, even if we played only one time, like right now, we played Peak one time. Okay, fine. I'm fine with it. I would like to play again because I did think it was kind of fun. I would like to do it.
Yeah,
But-
I'll do it again. I don't mind doing it again. What happened now?
He already read it. Yeah, why isn't it framed? Why is it not on the wall?
Listen, I'm a procrastinator. I haven't even
You-
planned my trip.
I'm
You want
a
me to frame a
procrastinator.
dollar? I'm a
You're supposed
procrastinator.
to for chat, for those of you that were not watching that episode, Miguel said that he would show his feet.
No freebies. No
He would
freebies.
show his feet live
Yeah.
if somebody paid him money. So I paid him $1 and he showed his feet. And
It's supposed to be $100, but
no,
$1's
it was $1.
$10.
No, don't do that. $1, and then he said he was going to frame it on the wall behind him, so it would show up on stream thereafter. And he has not done it yet. Still sitting there.
All right. You know that. First of all, the frame is going to cost me 100 times what I fucking got, what I earned.
I have a feeling
Shadowboxing is expensive. You know that,
Yeah.
right?
No, that's a profit.
it's directly proportionate to me watching Mountainhead. Just letting you know.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Is that
I will
profit?
say I'm surprised that, considering you still haven't watched Mountainhead, that you actually bought and then we played that game. I was shocked because I thought you were definitely going to be like, nobody wants to play Bar, so I'm not playing Peak or or whatever. Like,
I mean,
that's gonna
I'm the one that suggested Repo originally. So, and then I saw
Well,
Peak.
be- I
is
bought
like,
it. I bought Repo.
They're like
I bought
they
it too.
They were the same price.
I
weren't
bought.
they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're on sale.
Yeah. $8.
$8.
But I'm,
No,
but,
only
I,
one was on-
but,
only
but
Repo
I
was on
think
sale.
I think what we need to do is like if we're gonna be doing this like random shit testing, like when these games, like if we all lock in on games that we're gonna say we're gonna play, like just to test them out once, when they're on sale, I'd rather buy the sell price because it's like instead of me spending full money and the game really fucking blows and be like, why did I spend the $20? It's like when as soon as I saw this shit was like $8, I paid like I paid $17 plus tax. I was like, I'm just buying both of them. I'm getting this shit out of the way. I don't care.
And that's actually a game we probably could have played during the podcast because it's not like a high action thing like Call of Duty. So,
But I think the problem was it's hard. It was hard to set up the streaming.
No. Lewis got
Actually,
it.
I don't know.
I
But
think
I
I think the
don't
problem is the
know.
frame rate.
yeah,
But that's not. But that's
yeah.
not. But no. But that game could handle the frame rate
Yeah.
Well,
because
Riverside is 24 frames, and for COD, like you need performance for that. For this, it's like it's not. You don't have to be accurate. You're not shooting anything, so it's
Right.
like
Here's the thing. I get what you're saying, but also, I think we still would have had trouble talking about anything else other than the game. And we played for 3 hours and didn't even realize it.
yeah,
right.
yeah.
But
But
I-
we were
But
fucking
But we
around
were-
though.
if you look
Yeah.
at the footage, I was looking at it. I was looking at it back earlier today, and I was laughing the shit that Lewis was doing, even what you were doing. Like we couldn't even stay together. Like
We were
No,
experimenting.
no. Don't start with that shit. You were the one that was fucking experimenting. Like Miguel
was
and I were trying to
experimenting.
figure this shit out. It's like, yo, where's Lewis? Yo, we took like what 5 minutes,
Well,
10 minutes.
in
Like,
my
it's like,
defense,
where's Waldo?
I
And it's like,
fell.
I don't know where I'm at. I'm lost. I'm like,
I
what do you
fell
mean
down
you're
the
lost?
mountain. I couldn't find my way up, so I started exploring. I did what
You
a
see his
normal
dumb-
person would do.
His dumb little head pops up over the ridge. I was dying laughing.
I'm like-
His dumb fucking faces.
Oh, there you guys are. What's up? Oh,
And then,
gotta go.
and then
I
when
don't
you,
want to play right now. I don't want to play a game right now.
you know, and then the funny thing about it was like, what the hell is that thing floating around Miguel when we were both dead? It's like, oh shit, you're a ghost. I'm a ghost too.
I know it said ghost, and I'm like, what do you mean ghost?
Yeah.
I'm trying to free look, and I can't. I realized that I'm like locked onto Miguel's body as a spectator. But I had no idea there was a ghost until Ed said something. He goes, "Wait,
Yeah.
I can see you." I'm like, "What do you mean you can see me? What are you talking about?"
It was fun. It was
Yeah,
a fun game. You know,
It was
there's
it was
definitely a ton of dumb games like that we could easily play together instead of fucking suffering through COD. And listen, I like Warzone, but it was a nice change of pace. Like
It
a
was a
little more
nice change of pace.
relaxing. No stress. I mean, it was tough, but it wasn't like a stressful game at all.
Yeah.
It took
Yeah.
me a while to understand the mechanics of humping the wall, and
Yeah.
I still don't know the mechanics.
I don't fully know either. But
I'm not fully clear either. I'll be honest.
before I kept hitting the space bar, and then my
Yeah.
stamina was gone like that. I'd fall off the mountain.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck did you guys get up there? And you're like, just hold the button on the
Yeah.
mouse. I'm like, oh shit, my bad.
Lewis is like trying to wall hump his way
All
up.
right,
there. You get
chat.
tired.
I know.
wall humping.
This
I'm
is
doing
your
the worm up the wall.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, chat. This is your opportunity. If there's any games that you think that we should try,
I'm not even
And-
pretend.
and
I keep grabbing the wrong fucking can.
it's like I was like pretending to get the wrong can. You should just put it in the chat right there, and we'll get together a game squad, and we'll
Mhm.
play it.
Chat says genital jousting.
Well, yo, what about Doom? Doom release. They have multiplayer.
That's like
I'm-
just like
I'm
COD.
not-
I like these little dumb. I like these dumb little.
No,
indie
that's
games.
fine. That's fine. Now I'm just I'm just saying.
Like,
Like,
just seems so repetitive to me. It's like
Yeah.
I mean that's
Although I used
all
to
the
love
games. Right?
Ultimate Doom back in the day. Doom 1, Doom 2 was the shit. Duke
it
Nukem.
was.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! But we played those shit one on one. One on one, we played that shit.
Dude, me and Ed played Doom on fucking dial up that one time. Remember that
Remember
shit?
I played
Hell
dial.
yeah.
I played it all the time. I played Duke Nukem on dial up.
Kids these days are like, what the fuck is dial up? What is that?
I want, and I know it's funny. We never thought about like lag compensation. Like, how accurate was any of those kills playing on dial up?
There was no
What-
graphics, so like the graphics were like crap back then. So there wasn't that much latency until I
But
want to
latency has
say
nothing to do with graphics.
well,
It's sending telemetry data.
well, it does because the processing power of the computer affects the latency too. So
But I thought they're just
the-
sending telemetry data back and forth.
they are, but there's multiple things that go into effect, right? You have the tick rate of the
Yeah.
servers, like how many times per
Nerd
second
alert.
is it updating?
Nerd alert. Nerd alert.
Like I remember playing Quake, right? When we played Quake, and you had the rocket
Quake
launcher,
tournament.
and
Yeah.
you're firing that rocket, like you actually didn't realize the latency issues until you were firing the rockets in Quake. It wasn't that big of a deal in Doom, I don't think, because it was just 1v1. But when you're in Quake and you have multiple people playing at the same time and you're on dial-up and you realize your ping is like 150 milliseconds. I remember back
Yeah.
then it was between 100 and 200 milliseconds for those dial-up games. And you fire the
So how
rocket.
could that be accurate? How could that be accurate? You know?
It wasn't. I mean, there was
Yeah.
always lag. There's always latency, and the funny thing is, you always had to predict where the player was going to be next, and you had to aim for it in front of them. That's how
Yeah.
the Rockets were in Quake 3 Arena, Unreal Tournament a little bit too, but Unreal Tournament, I think we were already starting to migrate over to broadband.
See, that time I was playing local co-op on N64 GoldenEye instead of going to the yeah
N64. Those were the days.
4-player
I-
split screen.
I have my
Halo on
N64
Xbox
back there.
The Halo original, yeah.
I have it.
Halo original was fun, split screen.
I remember the grenade on the Warthog would flip it up into the
Ugh.
air for like a mile.
The gaming heydays. The
Those
first game I
days.
played, after computer, like the first console game I really played a lot online was Halo 2. I was in the Xbox Live beta. I was a beta tester for Xbox Live.
I played. I remember when Halo first came out when the OG Xbox, we would play for
Yep.
hours. The
Yep.
offline mode, split 4 screen.
Mhm.
It's so sad they don't do that, or do they do that?
Well, Nintendo still does it.
Right, but like for an example, like Black Ops 6. There's no.
I
Like, I remember.
No, I
I
don't think
remember.
so.
Remember
You
Call
mean,
of Duty.
You mean split screen? I don't think
It's
so.
split screen, yeah.
Yeah.
But remember you could play the local LAN party with
Yeah.
like I don't. Is that even still doable?
Rainbow
You-
Six
oh,
was
yeah,
like that too.
People still do LAN parties. Actually, speaking of you guys don't like really Linus, but Linus, he opened a badminton center, right? And he has LAN. They're starting to set up LAN nights. So there's a ton of games that can run on LAN. Basically, anything you can play online, you can play on LAN.
Louis, I think we're gonna have to get a VPN network, and then do the light latency for a LAN party.
So we need a VPN server.
Why would you need a VPN server? Isn't it just set something up local? Why would you need a VPN?
But the problem
mean,
is, even with a VPN server, you can't
Yeah, I know.
you can't host a. I mean, in bar you could pass or protect the lobby and then do it, but that's an old school ish game.
You know, it's one of those things. Like
I don't think we had the people to do a LAN party, really.
I mean, we did that once. So at my house, my apartment. This is like
It's just a lot of shit to carry.
10 years ago. I had so many TVs in my house, and I had a projector,
Yeah.
and we played. I think you came, Lewis, over the house.
I
Don't we just go to isn't there a gaming cafe somewhere?
We played. We played. What was it? COD. Everyone was playing. Like everyone was like my bedroom,
yeah,
the kitchen. I had like 3 TVs in the living room, and it was just like fucking crazy shit.
It was fucking hot as balls because all that equipment was running at the same time.
We're on the PlayStation 3, which was fucking
Yeah,
it was some nonsense.
those were the days.
I mean, look, Fredo said for the barbecue at night to do some.
Yeah, how does the 1v1 work? Like, you can't play locally though. So what is?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have to bring down the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation, and I have a projector, and then hook that up.
I meant 1v1. I mean, we're not going to play each other. Like, it's not split screen, right? Unless we play.
I don't know. Let me.
Unless
ask
we
my boy.
play an older version of COD, maybe.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could think of that working.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think we should just go back to playing Mario Kart again.
I have it.
Or something, I don't know, something else on Switch. What else would be? I don't know what's on Switch now. It's a good
I mean,
multiplayer. Mario Party is always an easy choice.
I have ARM. I have 1-2 Switch.
That's
I
Switch
have-
1. Get some
Well,
shit.
I don't have any.
Yeah, but
handhelds.
they don't have anything. But they upgrade most of them.
Mm.
I need a portable PC, I guess.
You have one, dude.
I do.
Yeah,
I think
laptop.
actually,
Yeah.
for PC is actually the best thing for like local co-op now, other than Switch. A lot of games have local co-op, multiple controllers. Just got to go on Steam and find some shit.
That is true. You can use my laptop. It only has a 4060, so I'll put some DLSS on.
Listen, maybe some of these little cheap little fucking indie games. There's a bunch of them that I can play like a 4-player local. Like remember like a Bomberman type game would be a really.
I
good
have that.
idea.
I have that.
Bomberman's.
I would
good.
say we
Bomberman.
could play Among Us, but we're gonna see each other's screens.
Yeah, Among Us. I don't think it works. There's VR. There's a couple of VR games where like one person wears the VR and the rest of them do other stuff. We can just try something like that. We're not gonna do any of that. We're just gonna get fucking drunk and retarded.
Oh no,
So
I know that's not gonna happen. But
Yeah.
I want to say after we come back from our vacation, Lewis, I want to take one of the weekends and I want to do just like
honeymoon?
like a land. Yeah. Hey puto.
Lewis, what is your shirt, by the way? How dare you wear him, right? How you insult me? What the?
It's he's getting. It says I'm ready to be deported.
Why would you wear a Cuban shirt right now? Seriously,
It
You
has
should be
an American
hiding.
flag.
you better hide. Yeah,
It's just
that's the
American
thing.
grown.
Better hide.
The
Cuban
actual
roots.
worst Cuban is the thing.
I wore this to BJ today.
How dare you?
I only had 2 funny looks, only 2.
Jesus Christ! I can't believe you.
I mean, it could be worse. I could have worn a MAGA shirt. I mean,
You did. You did.
no, I didn't.
You did. Cuban
So wait.
Americans? That's a MAGA shirt. That's
Not
a
every,
MAGA.
not every Cuban American.
All right. 95%.
Not the ones. Well, you're talking about the ones in Florida. Yeah, the ones in Florida, 100%.
Absolutely. Well, okay. I'm just saying, Florida would wear that.
Yeah. So
I both did.
PS5 and
Oh, no, no,
Xbox
no.
is only 1v1. So that's
Wait,
it,
for what? For which one?
for a split screen.
1v1,
For which
1v1,
game?
bro.
Black Ops 6.
Black Ops has 1v1?
Yeah.
Split screen? Oh.
That sounds like a terrible. No, well, you should do side. Is the problem is side by
It's
side
side
versus
or-
top and bottom? Which one?
No, it's
They
not
both
on the
are like-
bottom, probably.
They're both
Yeah.
annoying. They're both annoying. I think you
Yeah.
usually can choose.
Yeah, they didn't include.
It'd be nice to have two HDMI outs and you can split to two different TVs.
Actually, what's a good? You guys, if you ever played, I think. It Takes Two. That's a good game actually to
It
play.
Takes Two Tango.
It Takes
It Takes Two is a
Tango.
great split screen multiplayer game, but it's not. It's cooperative, not competitive.
So I actually bought what's the game?
Yeah, I thought his camera was about to go up
Uh,
because it started following him. I'm like, is it
Yeah.
gonna look up too? Like, what the fuck?
did he get? Did he take that his slave
New
to make him a
feature.
cameraman too, following him around the room?
I actually have one of them. I'm paying for one of those guys.
He's got
I
a
could see
video
it happening.
producer.
Cheap labor before they get
And action.
Ed loves his cheap labor. You motherfucker.
it's split faction, split faction,
Split.
split
Split-
something.
What?
Oh, but that part two,
No, it's
Is that it's a
Split
game?
not Splitgate, right?
Splitgate.
So it's fiction.
Wait, Splitgate.
It's called split fiction. So it's actually
I don't know
split
this one.
screen, and it's
Oh.
meant for it's a co-op game. It's
Oh.
pretty cool. I ended up buying it. I wanted
Did we play Splitgate? I remember having
We
the
played
beta.
Splitgate 1.
The
Played
beta.
Splitgate 1. Yeah, and by the way, they stopped supporting it. Released Splitgate 2, and apparently the people it like is totally sucks, and everybody lost 90% of its players in like a month.
GG's. Oh well.
Splitgate 1 was a Halo ripoff with a Halo/Portal ripoff. That was the whole thing. We played it for I think we played it for a couple days.
I don't think we're ever gonna see a Halo 3.
What do you mean? We're like on Halo 8.
I mean, not Halo. I'm
Splitgate
thinking
3, you mean?
No, when you said Portal,
Half-Life 3.
I'm thinking
Half-Life 3,
Half-Life 3.
yeah. Yeah. Well, they made Half-Life Alex.
It's like a two
you
and
play
a
it?
half.
Did you play it?
I did not play it.
Me neither, but I heard it was amazing. But I did not play it either.
Well, it had the VR component too.
Well, it was only VR. It was a VR game.
Oh, really? I thought. Oh,
No, only VR. It's a VR game.
that's why I didn't play it. I guess. Oh.
Of course. I mean, come on, of course. Peak. You guys want to play? Let's go.
We gotta end stream early.
we have an itch. We have an itch to go on peak.
The only thing
Yeah.
I don't like about Peak is I wish it could run a little bit faster. It's a little slow on the movement. I want to.
Yeah, I feel like there needs to be some balancing with the stamina part. Like
Well-
especially in easy mode, I feel like it should be a little easier than that.
I don't know if I agree because then it would be too easy, but I think ground running should be faster. Climbing speed is fine. I'm fine with the climbing speed. Feels fine. But when I'm running across like an open field, I'm like, bro, get me to the other end of that field. I'm tired. Like this is taking too long.
Can I teleport? Just go up the mountain.
Give me a teleport. Yeah. I want more grappling hook shit. And I want to understand like there needs to be more directions. Those little hooks, I'm like, what's the point of them? There's no explanation. There's no directions.
Yeah, there's no.
Is
was
there
a
is there a tutorial? That's what I'm about to say. Like,
I
did we
don't
just
know.
Did we just not do the
We
tutorial?
probably
That's
just
why I
skipped it
fucking
and
lost.
just went right in like assholes. I don't know.
We did,
Yeah,
but I don't remember there being a tutorial.
Yeah, we didn't even look at the note. I mean, I glanced at the notes.
I did the notes, but it didn't tell anything about. Didn't have like item details.
I was just following Miguel until I couldn't follow him anymore, and then I explored.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
I
You're a
did.
liar.
The
You
two
ran
times
off,
I
or you-
wandered off, I fell. And I'm like, let me go find some shit.
Unbelievable. Blaming the game.
I honestly thought there'd be more like I thought there'd be like more bad guys or something, like trying
Oh, the environmental damage wasn't enough for you?
like a monkey chasing after you. Or something.
I'm
I
actually
don't
glad
know.
there isn't. I'm actually
Tries
glad
to rip
there
your
isn't.
face off.
There's enough like static
It's more,
damage.
it's more
shit.
chill. It's just
Yeah.
that last level, man. Oh my god, the fucking snow. I'm having flashbacks. I have PTSD.
PTSD.
Which-
You're like
Me and Ed had to like huddle together, like cuddling each other in the corner while the fucking snowstorm
Mm.
was outside. It's like, what is happening? What is happening here?
Why?
It was fun though. It was fun. Maybe we should play. Well, yeah, we can get since we played that one, we can add another game. As long as we always have two in the queue. We always gotta have two in the queue. I'll say
Yeah.
that.
Two
In the case we're like, I don't
Two
feel
in the
like playing
chamber?
like the other one. It's like, I don't want to feel like playing Repo. What's the other one we've been meaning to play? Let's try that one. We have two options. Two options you haven't played. I think it's all right.
I gotta check my Steam wish list. I haven't checked that in a long time.
But you got to pick. But my Steam wish list has stuff, but it's not multiplayer or co-op.
Yeah, so I'm looking at that game that my brother put schedule, right? Is that multiplayer?
I think it is multiplayer.
Yeah, I didn't see. Oh, yeah, it is multiplayer. Okay, I just look at the product, but like multiplayer, what? How many people?
Usually there are 4.
What the hell's Ready or Not?
Oh, that's the game I have.
Mm.
Mostly negative. Jesus Christ, that's not a good start.
I mean, now is the time because until July 10th is the Steam
Right.
summer sale.
Yeah.
So we gotta make
I'm,
our
I'm saying like
purchases.
I have like a crispy $50 bill that I can spend on some
Right.
games
Crispy.
that I don't mind spending and keep it in the queue.
Oh, I see schedule. It's on the main page.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, it says schedule 1. Is there more than one schedule?
Yeah. Well, Schedule 1 means a narcotics. Schedule 1 drug. That's like a FD or whatever.
So what is it? But like what is this game about? Like
I think it's Drug Wars. I think it's Drug Wars. Remember Drug Wars for your calculator?
So
Same
but
shit, but
all
like
right.
3D.
So are we like manufacturing the drugs and then like who's selling it? So like I'll be the manufacturer and then Lewis will be the seller because he looks.
Well,
like,
I don't know. I haven't played it yet. So, but
like Lewis looks like he's not the one selling, and
like
then
Breaking Bad
I'll
kind
have,
of status.
yeah, and then we'll have like Miguel as the accountant to making sure the money's the profits.
No,
are up.
no. In real life too.
No,
Not
he'll be the Ben Affleck version, or he's like the assassin.
Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Oh, I got this, Miguel. You be the enforcer.
What's the weapon of choice? The HDR.
When they turn around and be like Miguel, the guy down the street owes us money. How much? $100. I'll take care of it. And then Miguel goes over there, kicks his
Only
ass, comes
100?
back. I don't know what we're selling.
That's not worth leaving the house for. Come on.
Yep.
But I want to know how this multiplayer works.
Well, you could probably watch it. You could probably watch a. We're not gonna watch a
YouTube.
trailer right now, but you can watch.
No. I'm just
Or somebody's streaming it, or we could just do it.
Do it.
Either way, it's time. Oh, I'm getting recommended some stuff that I can't put on stream. Okay.
You're getting What the hell are you searching for?
I don't know, but I got one of those mostly 48 reviews, mostly positive. It's one of those, hentai games.
Okay, so
Anyway.
how many of those do you own? If you don't mind
I have
sharing?
none.
You never bought a
I have
hentai
none.
game,
No.
really?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. I only play games I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna play some garbage shovelware that probably is trash. It's boring. Hell no. I'll just watch hentai.
all right. I just read something real quick about schedule. You basically
What?
start.
Why
as
is
a-
your mic lower?
Yeah,
because I'm trying to avoid the noise that's happening right now.
we still hear it, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I know.
Oh my
It's like the
god!
disrespect. I think I'm gonna once the stream ends, I'm just gonna put the music really loud
There should
for
be
about
some,
an hour.
You should get some duct tape, just for shits and giggles.
There was something you were gonna say.
Yeah.
You
So
just
I
forgot?
was looking at. It's over there. I was looking at I was just reading a quick about
Mhm.
Schedule 1. So it's basically you start off like as a crew, starting low, and then the goal is to be the king, and you could like get people
That's what I
fucked
figured.
up and doing all that shit. But I don't mind playing it, but I think it's gonna be a game that we would have to play like committed to, right? Because like I would love to rise to the top and see what it is to be like that rich, that rich drug dealer.
Okay.
Just work for a pharmacy or a pharmaceutical company, that is. I'm looking at this game Teardown. It looks like
Oh, yeah, I have it on the PlayStation 5.
it looks like Minecraft meets
Yeah, is that multiplayer?
I don't know. I don't see anything that says multiplayer on here.
It would be on the top right. Is that on sale too?
It is 50% off. It looks Lego-ish.
Yeah, hold on. It's not. It's not. It is not.
Fun, but the cheaters ruin it. So there's got to be a multiplayer. Somebody's bitching about cheaters.
That's only $14. I don't mind putting this in the bucket.
What are you nutting in a bucket?
Your mouth.
Stop.
All right.
I'm having flashbacks of cuddling in a cave. It's very daunting.
What? Who are you cuddling in the cave with, Miguel?
You
Oh,
last night
man, we gonna let people know.
to avoid the blizzard in the fucking game.
Oh, Oh, the game. I was about to say. I was like, what? Was this a dream? Was this a wish?
Maybe we'll have to share a clip of that game and us huddling together, just trying to stay warm.
Being together, being as one. I was pushing up on that corner. You saw that, right?
Yeah, you were inadvertently doing a Dutch rudder. I'm still talking to my therapist about it.
This game, Teardown, is very inexpensive.
It says $15 it's on sale, but
Yeah.
I
I mean, it's if we get 2
Oh,
games, it's only.
I found another one we could probably try. Chained Together. I kept seeing shit about that too.
Change.
Chained
Change.
Together.
Oh, I saw that.
Right? I know you've
yes.
seen it.
Yeah.
That was it's $4.50.
chain like link chain.
Yeah.
Chain?
Yeah.
And then you gotta
Like
move
you're
together.
all
Chain together.
tied together. 4
Yeah.
people. Yeah, yeah.
You have to like.
What do you
run
escape
together.
prison or something?
No.
It's like a platformer.
Yeah. So if you're jumping, you're literally chained together. If you
All
don't,
4 of you.
yeah. If you don't work together, you'll
This
die.
looks like
Yeah.
Peak, but with chains.
Okay. It's not bad.
Exactly.
So we have 3 games so far, right? I'm within the
Yeah.
$50 mark, right?
Oh yeah, let me actually add this to my
Let me
I'm
put this
adding
in the
this
wish
to my.
list.
I'm putting to
add to the wish list.
So I
I'm
don't
doing
forget.
this.
What's Rain World? I don't know. It doesn't look right.
I'm doing
Let's see.
schedule on my.
I know
on my
people were
wish
playing
list.
Rust for a while, but Rust never really like went below $20.
I think I own it.
Do you?
Let me see.
I never played it before.
Do I own it? No, I do not.
It's
own
like
it.
it's a survival game.
Yeah, I do not own it. No, that's like.
I
that's
like the
too-
review. It's a beautiful nightmare.
Yeah, it's
You,
too
you
much.
spawn butt naked in the middle of the wilderness to fend for yourself. That's not the.
Yeah.
The question is, will Yoel buy any of these games?
No.
You
Well, you can't count him
He's
for
out of it. He's out of it. Listen, we got to
Yeah.
think about us 3, David, and then my brother when he's available.
Yeah, but I mean, he will play. Your brother will
Yeah,
play.
Yeah.
I know.
You will play after
Here
we've already
goes-
burned
yo,
through a game. Like
yo,
this
here's
is like these
another-
are games you play. Like the whole point is like
Yo.
we're experiencing it together for the first time. That's the
Yo,
whole point.
Check,
Like,
check this game out. Drive Beyond Horizons.
Try Beyond Horizons.
This looks pretty cool. It's like a zombie type of the game, but I don't know.
Zombie?
Okay, try.
No. It's Drive Beyond
Oh, I see this.
Horizon.
There's a lot of them. There's a free demo, and their game is 1874 right now.
I
This
could
looks
push my
like a.
Early access.
This
I
looks
could-
similar to a game I saw someone streaming where they had to like drive around, avoid zombies, and they had to like get tires and
Yeah,
gas and
this-
they had to swap
this is
engines
it.
out in their car.
Yeah,
This
this,
looks
is,
Yeah.
very similar. I think it
That-
is it.
this is it.
Okay.
How does the multiplayer work? Like, I'm gonna add this to my wish list.
It's online
I-
co-op.
I-
Looks
I-
like one. Looks like 2 people only. I think.
I saw someone
Yeah.
streaming this the other day, and it didn't look bad. It says early access.
Right.
Everything's fucking early access now.
So I just put it in my
Everything's
wish
beta.
list, right? So that it's there. But
But
let's see what else we have.
I think
Where's-
with that we're a wrap.
I think we're good.
All right. Well,
Are we back to our regularly scheduled programming for next week?
yeah. I think
Yeah,
we
it should be.
fine.
I think
yeah.
so.
So this
Next
week is a
Thursday.
one-off for Wednesday,
Yep.
and
yep.
Yeah.
we're gonna continue back on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So
Thank
till
you
then.
all. Have a good one.
have a happy Independence Day if you're from the States. If not, enjoy your weekend. We'll see you guys next week.
See you.
Peace
See you.
out.
Peace out, homies. I'm just waiting for it to finish uploading.